Hey guys, so I thought I'm just gonna come and record this. Maybe this will probably just be this week's video because so much has been happening. So much has been happening. I feel like there's always something happening whilst you're building something for yourself. And yeah, so basically, I got back from my best friend's wedding and I've literally just been sorting so many things out before I travel next week. I'm going to even insert a clip of me actually walking earlier and what was going on through my mind. Because, hey guys, so literally, when I say this week has been something, so this week I've been focusing a lot on merchandise. So like all the merch for the Summer Summit, which is amazing, as well as we have some flyers, so them all out and like the posters as well this week. I need to kind of start what I'm wearing as well. So a lot of things that basically whilst I've got like 2 weeks left here. What I need for when I get there. So then at least when I get there, I've got like 2 months before any, well, I've got a month before any events. I have some time, to do things. So it's sorting out a lot of things. But when I say to you guys, I am going through a period right now in my life where all I can do is lean on God. Like, it's not even a case like of speaking to people about it. It's not even a case of like, nah, it's literally me and God, and it's been, I feel like I've just got loads of giants at the moment with building the tour, building things, and it's tough. Like, it is tough. Like, there's costs that need to be paid, and it's just like, God, like, it's you. Like, what? I will do my part. I will work. Like, I have been, when I say to you guys, like, I haven't even been sleeping properly. Like, the amount of sheer work that has been at the moment for this tour, it's a lot. It's a lot. And yeah, I'm at the point where it's just like, there's certain things for the tour. If God doesn't do it, I don't know. Like, I don't know the next step. I don't know. And like, even today, I just had to just rest. I feel like that's also been a word that I've been hearing, like rest. So I just had to I slept for like a few hours, woke up, had to drop a parcel. And one thing I decided to do recently is really hold on to and just dive deeper into the story of like David and Goliath at the moment. Because some of these mountains, I'm just like, God, you've got this, right? You have got this. And there is a part in the story where literally David says, when he's like being chosen and he puts himself up for, like, who is this guy? Who is this Philistine? Who is Goliath? Like, the same God that helped me, like, helped me fight the bears and the lions, right? When he was doing the small things, right? It's the same God that will deliver me, this giant, into my hand. And I was just like, faith. Like, that's faith. And I'm doing the same. I'm like, God, like, what is what is the challenges I've got for the tour? Haven't I done like events before? Haven't I done like 2 events at the same time in 2 different countries? Like, you will deliver me. But with that, I'm literally just speaking into this and remembering this. And I'm really making a commitment now that I want to include, I really want to build Shehu with my like family on Instagram and TikTok in particular. Now, I just feel at the end of the day, like, I am building Shehu for women, like women who follow me, and I want to do this with other great women essentially. So yeah, I'm going to be making sure that I bring people along more on the journey. So I was showing like some of the merch that we're having, which I really am so excited for. And it's so crazy because I'm so grateful how so much of the ideas I have, like predominantly all the merch, like I made a note of last year what I wanted, and we're having it this year. So I'm really happy. And then also, I have been working a lot through like the posters and redesigning them and changing them up to like add the speakers on it, make it more like attractive. But there's just a lot happening. Like, I feel like I am going through a period, especially with building this tour, right? I've done 2 events in 2. So I've done London and Atlanta last year, but a tour, I think every year I'm just trying to push myself, right, to outdo what I've done before and to elevate forward in my brand, which my brand suggested. But that also does come with just new territories, new devils, like new new hardships, and because I'm never staying stagnant, right? Literally meeting God. And like, it's not even the fact that I can't talk to people about it, but I feel like no one, the magnitude of the things I'm going through and the risks I'm taking really would get it. And I feel like some people would really think like it's illogical, some of the moves I made doesn't make sense. Like, why would I put myself through this? And I know my vision. I know why I'm doing what I'm doing. So that's why I'm just leaning on God for this. But even if you don't believe in God, if you're not faith like this, I just feel like sometimes when you're going through hard times, having something outside of yourself you can hold onto and you can remember and you can record makes all the difference. When he was working and nobody was seeing him, he was doing like the small tasks, and he went on to become a king, right? Like, that God will help me slay a giant, Goliath, who logically it makes no sense. But he had like radical faith to believe. And I really think that's one of my biggest qualities. Like, I have like huge radical faith, but it does put me in a position, the flip side of like really hard and uncomfortable positions where like my mind is always switched on. Like, I can't really like do anything other than work. Like, and you may say, Victoria, why? But I know my dream. I know where I need to take Shihu, and there's so much to do. I'm so grateful with everything I've done so far, but there's so much to do. Not this bird trying to compete with me. Like, there's still so much to do. So essentially, like, I've been holding on to this verse of him literally, he, say that like, that same God, if he's done that for me before, he can deliver me like this Philistine into my hands. He can deliver Goliath, like he can deliver my mountain. And I really think even if you don't believe in God, right, whatever is remembering and recalling what you've done before, you can do again. But for me, faith is everything. The same God who helped me like sell out my planners in such a way that I can't even explain it. As in, like, my planners right before I left, they came on time. After I went to the airport, they came, like, they sold out literally. I was trying, but they sold out, literally went viral, sold out in 2 weeks. The same God that did that can do it this time again. Like, this is the God that I'm calling on and I'm believing on. So I went to return something, a Depop package, and whilst I was walking, I was literally reading this verse over and over, praying. Like, I went on a prayer walk. I was like, God, you were the same God you helped me before. You will cover the cost. Essentially, you will do what I cannot do. So I was just praying, walking, and I'm going back to work. And even like, sometimes it can be a little bit tough. It can be hard. I just remember, like, the God who's helped me this far, he will continue to help me. He has to help me. Like, that's he is not a God that wants to be embarrassed. So like, he has to. And this is what She Who Builds is for me. I'm building this brand with God, point blank, nothing else. So it has been a hectic few days. I am currently now resetting whilst I'm still here. So I've got a few weeks before I leave for the US. So I just want to get clear on what I need to do here before I leave. So let's reset. Is it now literally all complete? I've got this quote to remind me, like, you can really do anything you set your mind to. Biblical as well. Can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I've got my verses to help me. And then, yeah, as you can see, I'm doing so many more TikTok lives. Like, I'm going to be doing TikTok lives. I'm going to aim for at least, I think I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 7 days a week. I'm going to be doing TikTok lives. Like, I'm literally going to wrap it up. Just need to put this time. We can get to know each other more and enjoy working together better, because we have built that good relationship as well. So when more and more people join the team, and you were from the beginning, you essentially were one of the beginning for She Who, which is big, one of the beginning members.